YouTube, what YouTube down home news TV. I am your host Dre. Got a video from Valuetainment. Title is Something Bigger Coming. Diddy disappears as Rolling Stone bombshell sends mogul into hiding. Let's drag it out.
Amid grand jury news. Diddy allegedly stalked J-Lo after breakup, okay? Federal grand jury to hear from Diddy's accusers. Eyewitness claimed Diddy allegedly beat college girlfriend with a belt in front of other students. John Legend says he's horrified. I mean, all these stories you're looking at. Diddy, 10 takeaways from our 6-month investigation. 7 most shocking claims from the... Go to the Rolling Stone one, by the way, Rob, if you can. 7 most shocking claims from the Rolling Stone expose on Diddy comes. It was such a long expose that the only person at this table that read it was Tom Ellsworth. That's how long it was.
Oh, wow.
Okay? Tom actually read the whole thing. And Tom, I'm going to come to you right after I read this. So the 7 shocking truths from the Rolling Stone expose. Diddy's abuse allegedly dates back to college. I just told you the story about him. You know, his violent behavior reportedly started at Howard University. Multiple women recalled signs of a controlling and abusive personality. One former student claimed Diddy caressed her back without warning, prompting her to avoid him. Another said he flew off the handle when called out for cutting the cafeteria line. An eyewitness described Diddy beating his girlfriend with a belt, saying he screamed and hollered and acted a stone fool until she came downstairs. He whooped her butt, like really whooped her butt. Number 2, Sister Souljah allegedly warned Joy Dickerson Neal about Diddy. Diddy allegedly attacked a woman in his own Bad Boy office. Kirk Burroughs, co-founder of Bad Boy, and other witnesses claimed that had heard tear combs off a woman during an assault in 1994. Felicia Newsom, a former manager, recounted holding Diddy back from beating this girl's ass during another altercation. Former intern April Lampros also accused Diddy of sexually assaulting, claiming he forced her to perform oral sex and drugged her. 4, Diddy slighted Biggie Smalls on a posthumous Rolling Stone cover. Check this out. After the Notorious Biggie's death, Diddy allegedly prioritized his own debut album over Biggie for a Rolling Stone cover. Now that's dirty right there. Kirk Burroughs recalled suggesting Biggie for the cover, but Diddy insisted, no, he's dead. I'm putting out Combs' debut album, No Way Out, in July. I need to be on the cover of Rolling Stone. Diddy later acknowledged Big death boosted his album sales, saying at least 2 million of the 5 million copies No Way Out sold were due to his death. 5, Diddy allegedly broke share over the late music exec's head for dating his ex, Kim Porter. Diddy's former private chef, allegedly he requested a post-coital, what is that, Tom? Meal.
Post-coital, after sex.
After sex.
Meal and greeted her naked. Diddy was allegedly jealous of Tupac and Biggie's relationship.
Fucking guy,
Look
man.
at that outfit. Look at that outfit. Look at that outfit.
Diddy was, Diddy was
Says a lot.
reportedly jealous of the friendship between the Notorious B.I.G. and Tupac Shakur. Photographer Monique Bund claimed Pac saw Diddy as a corny executive and had no respect for Puff. Diddy allegedly encouraged Biggie to write beefy songs, including the controversial Who Shot Ya, which escalated the East Coast-West Coast rivalry. Diddy denied offering $1 million to kill Tupac, despite claims from former Crip Dwayne Keith Davis.
I'm just going to be real quick. There was a song back in the day by the Locks that called Money, Power, Respect, Street Love, Money, Power, Respect, Money, Power, Respect. He got the money, he got the power, he got the respect, and he developed basically a Messiah-like, God-like complex. And he thought that he was untouchable. Can't do anything. He's a billionaire. I want to say he might be the first black hip-hop billionaire. Was it Jay-Z or him? Right there, tied neck and neck. But Jay-Z actually has none of these stories coming out. Dre, also a billionaire, has none of these stories coming out. It's so funny what's happening with Diddy because this was inevitable. You know the famous poem, "The Emperor Has No Clothes On." Nobody around him told him, "Yo, bro, what are you doing?" You tell me none of his handlers, none of his friends, no one around him was like, "Bro, what is going on right now?"
It's not that nobody told him. You couldn't tell him anything. What the fuck are you tell a guy that's worth hundreds of millions of dollars or billion? He's gonna tell you to fuck off. That's what's gonna end up. What are you gonna tell a guy like that, bro? What are you gonna tell? It's not that he did it.
I don't know. I mean, but that's on him. No, because I know plenty of successful people, billionaire people, even PBD. They appreciate people around them that say, "Nah, man, I actually disagree."
But not everybody's like that, bro.
Well, clearly he needed that.
Yeah.
So maybe word to the wise, if you're that person in power, have some not yes men around you. What's the famous Marcus Aurelius thing? Who did he have walking around him at all times? The emperor of Rome. He had a slave walk behind him that did what?
You're not that special.
You're not that
You're just a
special.
human being.
Yeah.
PBD, Diddy didn't have that in his life.
But
That's what he needed.
here's the thing, though. How can you see that long list? I mean, the list of crap that he's done and he's gotten away with, and it seems to me that anybody that's a staunch supporter of the Democratic Party, rock the vote, go do this, they are protected, and he's can literally get away with murder. And you heard Matt Barnes. Matt Barnes goes like this. Matt? What, Adam? It seems to me like Democrats.
I would hardly.
If that was a Republican, if he voted for Trump, if he came out,
I'm going to hear you.
Okay, hold on. If he came out,
I'm going to say one thing and continue.
Go.
I would hardly make this political.
Why
and
not?
I would hardly say that he's getting away with anything. His life is ruined.
No, really? But is he in jail yet? Has he been arrested?
Who knows?
Well, no, but
this is not exactly a good look.
My point is, are you ready for this? If he was a Trump supporter,
They'd be done.
He'd be in fucking jail. Sorry for my language, I had to. He'd be in jail 5 years ago. Let's not play that game. And Matt Barnes, Pat, what did he say over there? Where are her teammates? Where are the coaches? All those girls that have been abused and had their asses beat and everything, that raped. Where are the fathers? Where are the friends and the family? Ricky, if one of your daughters, if that was your daughter getting dragged in that hotel, what would you have done?
That guy'd be dead.
You're going to jail. I'm going to jail. Where are all these people, these family members just sitting there going, man, I wish they really catch Diddy. Bullshit. Where are you guys at?
Well, you don't.
And it is political, Adam, to me, because it seems to me one side literally does whatever the hell they want. But if you, like from Menendez, from the guy from Jersey, from all these people, but if you are Republican, if you vote for Trump, jail. Straight to jail.
You know, I don't follow hip hop, and I
What?
Hold, breaking news, guys. What?
Go ahead.
hang on. I don't follow hip hop, and I'm generally aware of the personalities and the music that goes with it. But when all this broke, and when the Rolling Stone article came out, I read it out of just maybe an interest in conspiracy and crime,
Curiosity.
And what I noticed. I start looking at the things. Everybody's screaming about this, screaming about that, screaming about East West, screaming about did he have a finger on the trigger of what happened with Tupac or and all the things that go with that. And something jumped out to me, facts, and I noticed that Rolling Stone said they started their investigation, their 6th month's story that ended up in this huge article with facts. Talked to this person, they said this. Everything they put in there, they were attributing it, not an opinion. So they started doing this December, and I said, wait a minute. The Diddy raid in L.A. was March 25th. I went back and looked it up. And that was from the cops. You know what it tells me? Something happened toward the end of last year. Maybe it's an accumulation of things. And Rolling Stone starts investigating, and the feds start investigating, and then they get the raid on March 25th. The plane flies empty. What was in there? Empty of people. But remember, his plane went down to Florida.
Yep.
Diddy met it at Opalaka, was pacing around down there. People were watching him. Something's going down, and I'm waiting for the flower of justice to bloom and show it what it is. Because Rolling Stone was working on this for 6 months, and in the middle of that, before the story's even published, after they've got interviews, the feds on March 25th do the raid. Something bigger is below the surface here, and I want to see it.
That's very.
I'm in a video right there and just leave you what my thoughts about the Diddy situation. And I think they're right. There may be something bigger because there's a lot of people putting TD Jakes on blast, supposedly. There are a lot of powerful people that attend those parties that could possibly have dirt on them for going to those parties, because everything from what I heard was recorded and things got out of hand possibly. There's some things that some people wouldn't want to come to light. So I do believe that, or I do think that there are a lot of people that could possibly be connected to this, and like they're saying, the plane with nobody on it taken off. Could there have been information that was sent off on Diddy's behalf to make sure they're kept in a nice safe place while this goes on. But I don't know. There's a lot of theories about what's really going on about it, but it is crazy how long you got to get away with all that stuff. And kind of agree. I don't know the guy's name, but I I have a strong feeling that possibly if Diddy was more to the right, he probably would have been prosecuted a long time ago. But that's neither here nor there. Just an opinion, thought, no proof, but just a feeling. Down Home News TV, I'm your man Dre. Y'all have a
And you told
good evening.